Welcome back to my garden. If you are new here, my name is Christine. I want to take you back to just a couple days ago. That's Ollie. I want to take you back to just a couple days ago when I did some harvesting of my onions. Here's a bunch of them. And I just have them out drying right now. Now there's a plane going by. I'm just going to deal with the noise and my wind chimes in the background. I harvested onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, a few other little things, and I just wanted to take you back and show you when I did the harvesting. It was September 8th. Let's take a look at what I got. And just as a side note, before I do show you that, this is some of the onions. I've already used a bunch of them. You will see a recipe coming out where I did a beef and onion stir fry. So I used a bunch of onions and I used a bunch of the onion tops as well. It turned out so good. I am drying a bunch of my thyme that I also harvested, as well as these are the teddy bear sunflowers, and I'm just leaving this out for a little bit, and I'm going to take the seeds out and save those for next year. I've never saved seeds before and of anything, so this will be my first go at it. So I feel like I needed to dry this out a little bit. I wasn't sure, so I'm just letting it sit out here and dry a little bit. But those flowers I grew from seed from my gardener, and they were super fun and really cute flowers, and not the super tall. They weren't really tall sunflowers, and there were a lot of flowers in one pot. I did several pots of them. What I also really loved about them is that they were great pollinators, so I will definitely be trying to do those again and save the seeds. Anyway, let's go back and take a look at what I did. This is my area of onions, and I'm not sure if these are all onions or if some of this is garlic. I'm not really sure now. Obviously I know those are onions, but we are going to do some harvesting here and see what we pull up. Wow, these turned out great. Great success, I would call that. I'm not sure what this is. I guess that's just an onion. Thought maybe that was one of my elephant garlics, but it's not. Another success. This is just one of those fabric bags. Beautiful. And a little one. Small but mighty. They smell so good. I can link these down below. I really like these. I'm not expecting much of anything from this mess. Oh, I take that back. Nice. Oh, wow. Look at all these onions. Wow, they're so fun to pick. I hope you can see them. They're like treasures, and they smell so good, so beautiful. This is just a weed. That later, but look at that, beautiful. These are white onions, clearly beauties. Let's see what this monster is. God. Oh, all that, and it's actually quite small. Smells good. Still beautiful. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. They look like glorified scallions. I don't know. Maybe I messed up. I don't know. This one bulbed up a little bit. I'm definitely going to use them, no doubt about that. I mean, if you guys could smell these, they smell divine. Yep, not sure what happened to this bed, but clearly, I don't know. Onion experts out there, comment down below. This is just the last little pot here, same type of thing. Yeah, they're actually like scallions. Maybe that's what they were and I messed up or something. And I let them grow too long. And then they turned into these. I don't know. Let me know, you guys, if you know. Okay, so these are all the onions that I grew on my driveway, basically, in containers. And these are all the yellow onions and some white onions. And then over here, like I said, maybe they were green onion scallions that went too far and I should have picked them a long time ago, or just onions that didn't develop properly in their containers. I'm not really sure, but in any event, I'm really happy and pleased with today's harvest. Pretty amazed by that I could just do that in containers in my driveway. Also, just for reference, today is September 8th, and I also harvested all of these cucumbers today and some jalapenos, one cherry bomb, there's still a bunch more on the vine, and a bunch of tomatoes. I have been picking tomatoes pretty much every day, and my new method is as soon as they start blushing, I bring them in and let them ripen, and they ripen beautifully inside, and they are no different. I've done some experiments. The problem is if I leave them on the vine, critters get to them before I do, and so this has been the way for me to combat that, along with using some tool, which I'll just show you here real quick. If you're looking for a way to detract squirrels and basically 99% of critters, this black tool and clothespins, and the light still gets in and everything works great with that. So if you are looking for something to combat that, one, pick your tomatoes early, and also take advantage of this. It's super cheap and it's super easy to get into your plants with the, if you just, clip it shut, super simple. And as you can see, I've done it strategically with the apple trees. I haven't had to bother with any of the limes because the critters, the squirrels, no one likes to eat limes. So these have been safe and amazing. I have so many limes still that are growing. I have been using them. I've been making things, and they are wonderful and so fun to grow. I've talked about this before. This is the lemon tree. It has looked beautiful this entire season, but it just never bloomed. So we'll see what happens next year. I would love to get some lemons from that. But just to show you real quick, this is how I took advantage of the tool. You can probably hardly see it, but it's clipped, and I clipped some groupings of tomatoes, and over here I used a bigger piece, kind of just draped it around and clipped it shut. The squirrels get to these yellow tomatoes. These are the golden, I forget what they're called, but they're so good. They turn a beautiful yellow color. This one's just starting, but the squirrels love those for some reason. So I just kind of tried to encompass my whole plant here, and I put a bunch up here too, but I've started to raise that up because I've been picking and they haven't been bothering too much. But the key, really, I feel like more than anything else, is to just pick them early, and that saves you a whole lot of headache. Look how crappy the cucumber plant is looking. Plants, I should say, are looking. And yet, look at all those cucumbers that I got today. So who knew? I'm also quite excited and encouraged to report that there are still lots of bell peppers on the plants. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick what it is looking like. I've had 2 or 3 rounds of bell peppers. This last one is probably the biggest one I've had, and I'm really hoping I can get them all to a good size before it gets too cold. I just want to say thanks for joining me in my garden today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I can pop another video right here for you to check out between now and my next upload. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. I upload every other day, and I can't wait to see you next time.